Knights Stadium for this women's soccer matchup between your Knights of Southern Virginia University and the Rams of Shepherd University. Visiting us from West Virginia today. A D2 opponent, and unfortunately do not have any stats or a schedule for them this year. They are coming off a 1-15-2 year in 2019. And looking at their roster, a very young team filled up of mostly freshmen and sophomores. There are a few juniors in there, but no seniors on this team. So a very young team, fairly similar to what we have here for the Knights, as we are celebrating senior night here for the 3 seniors that are being recognized on the roster. Throughout the broadcast, we will be focusing on them a little bit as this game is set to get underway between the Rams and the Knights. The refs are checking the goals to make sure everything is good to go. Everything looks good, and Rams are set to kick this one off to start this game. Last time we had the Knights here at home, it was a thrilling 2-1 victory for the Knights against St. Mary's College out of Maryland, down 1-0, scoring 2 goals in quick succession to give the Knights the victory, and a conference win at that, as this ball is sent long, and that's Anna Bonacore down in the corner for the Knights, for the Rams, excuse me, as she goes to the ground, but no foul given. That ball goes out of bounds off the foot of Paris Kimbrell, one of the freshmen out of Martinsburg, West Virginia, and Hedgeville High School. Quite a few high school teammates coming to play here for the Rams. As I was mentioning, after that 2-1 victory for the Knights against St. Mary's, have lost 3 in a row now. Hoping to get back on track here. The Rams will play this one all the way back to Lulu Fricks. Who in 2019 did have 86 saves, was allowing 2.38 goals per game with a 77.5% save percentage. Hoping to get some help from her defense today. Against a Knights offense that hasn't really had much of an opportunity to be in their attacking third, as they're only averaging 4.5 shots per game, hoping to test Fricks in goal for the Rams a little bit more today. So there's a long throw in from Bailey Holland. one just out of reach for Katie Longmore in the middle of the pitch. Rams will take possession, but Longmore does a great job there winning back the ball. Good interception there by Hannah Horn. One of the Horn sisters on the Rams roster, Haley Horn, also a part of this Rams team, as Allen does a good job shielding off the attacker and allows Truman to get to that ball. McKenna Winterton showing off her speed there. And again, Katie Longmore does a good job in the middle of the pitch, winning the ball back for the Knights, and she'll also draw a foul. And this will set up a free kick for the Knights, and this will be Sydney Cooney-Lyles, who in that last matchup against St. Mary's had a few great corner kicks. One free kick that gave her an assist off a beautiful header from McKenna Winterton. As Boonacor able to keep that one in for the Rams, but Knights take possession again. Holland's able to cut that one off as there was a runner in behind Sarah Hone, sophomore forward from Frederick, Maryland. She is definitely a player to watch for the Rams, and that will be crucial for the Knights defense to key in on her. As a freshman, she started all 18 games, had 4 goals, 1 assist, led the team in goals, and also took 55 shots. There's a run in behind, teammate unable to find her there. That was Alyssa Nazarok with the ball there. One of the juniors on the team, and she has started every game in her career as a Ram. One of the few players on the Ram roster with lots of experience. Anna Roberts does a good job with that interception. Looking to send McKenna Winterton in behind. I believe that was Megan Kearns, freshman defender in there, did a great job of stopping Winterton there and behind. Also keeps the ball in bounds for her team. One will roll all the way back to Truman. In goal. Both teams kind of feeling each other out here in this first almost 10 minutes of play here. No real scoring opportunities for either team. Sydney with a lot of room on the near side of the field here, able to bring that ball up fairly far down the field before it goes off a Rams defender and out of bounds. There's another ball in behind as the Rams are definitely looking for Paris Kimbrell in behind there. As the Knights try to do the same. Roberts looking for Winterton. Fricks will get this one started for the Rams. She sends it deep. Michaela Azar was just unable to connect with that one, and Frick's kick is turned over to the Knights. Good idea there from Kovac, freshman defender from Spanish Fork, Utah, looking to send that one down the line. Ball just trickles out of bounds. Another ball in behind. But McKenna Banks does a wonderful job tracking back for the Knights there. There's a chance to break here for the Knights, but a wonderful job by Hannah Horn there in the middle of the field. Able to intercept that pass and stop the break for the Knights. And that pressure from Roberts there on Kearns for the Rams causes that one to go out of bounds as there's a throw down the line. Good idea there from Cooney Lyles. That ball goes off the Ram defender, Brooke Bennett, and then off of Cooney Lyles. Intercepted there by Delaney. First time we've said her name in this game. Definitely a player to watch for the Knights as she almost finds Winterton with that through ball. Really good work for the front four for the Knights, applying some pressure against the Rams defense, not allowing them to make any easy passes out of the back. as the Rams will reset, sending the ball back to Fricks. Diana Strazula, sophomore from Charleston, West Virginia, just unable to control that one. Great hustle there by McKeachney. Will be called for the foul, though, for her aggression there. Again, though, Longmore and Roberts, the two freshman midfielders, they're not making it easy for the Rams, applying pressure on any midfielder or attacker coming back for the Rams, trying to get possession as that long ball is intercepted by Cooney Lyles. As Madison Michael did a good job there to get possession there for the Knights, battling with McKenna Winterton in the middle of the field, but we'll send that one out of bounds as looks like we have an injured player for the Rams, and that is Diana Strazula, who steps off the pitch. And that is unfortunate. Obviously, don't want to see anyone get injured, but especially for this Rams team, as they're forced to put in their only substitute on the sideline, at least that I'm able to see up here in the box. Holland again with a great interception there, not making it easy for Kimbrell, who's wanting to get in behind her. Going to be tough. McKeachney able to combine with Banks there on the sideline. And Longmore with another interception there in the middle of the pitch. She has a runner. Michael's able to cut that one out for the Rams. Good move there by Bonacore. Foul is going to be called on Longmore there. So Rams will send some players forward. That ball will go off Whatcott, out of bounds. Will be throw-in for the Rams on this near side of the field. And again, they will go all the way back to Fricks. That header won in the air by Brooke Bennett. Kearns will send that one out of bounds for the Rams as McKeachney was trying to get in behind. A little bit of a miscommunication there between Roberts and Longmire. Tori Westcott showing off her speed, as Sarah Hone might have gotten away with one there. It looked like she might have pulled Westcott down there, but the ref does not call anything. Ball goes out of bounds. Rams will have another throw in. But Westcott doing a beautiful job there. So far been a pretty even matchup between the two teams, as neither team has really gotten a good opportunity to get in behind the defense and have an opportunity at goal. Knights have probably had more of the possession. The Rams get away with the handball, but Sydney Cooney-Lyles gets possession back for the Knights, and the ref will say play on. As McKenna Winterton looking to break, has a runner in behind. Keeps it for herself. Still going as she makes a move. Crosses this ball into the middle. As Westcott takes a shot, but immediately puts her hands in her face, knowing that she didn't get the connection that she wanted out of that one. Easy one for Fricks to pick up, and that ball is won in the air by Kimbrell, using her height. And Allen's done a really good job on her so far, but Kimbrell definitely will have the advantage in the air. And again, Allen does a beautiful job. Kimbrell was trying to set up a give and go there with her teammates off of that throw-in, and Allen able to intercept that pass and send it out of bounds. Ball again goes out of bounds off of the Knights defender. Madison Michael kicks that one out of bounds. Thought she might have had a teammate running in behind. No one there, and we'll have the first substitutions of the game for the Knights. Westcott doing a good job, able to control that ball. And the Roberts applying a lot of pressure there. Rams defender does a beautiful job, though. Again, Holland right on Kimbrell, not giving her any space to make a pass or even really look upfield. As soon as she touches that ball, Holland is right on her. Really. Westcott will send that one forward. Alyssa Nazaruk able to get on the end of that, clear by Westcott. Rams again have possession, who in the past 5-6 minutes or so have definitely controlled possession in this game. Settling into this one, and again, though, not able to find a pass in the final third, as we've seen that throughout the 25 minutes that have been played so far. Either team being able to connect. So there's a run in behind. That ball goes off the shin of Annie Hall. Ball goes out of bounds off of Longmore, who's been all over the pitch. So we mention her name quite often on our broadcast here, as she does a great job in the midfield for the Knights. Brooke Bennett doing a good job against Annie Hall there on this near side of the field off of that throw-in. And what's kind of been a rainy day here in Buena Vista has turned out to be a beautiful setting. Mountains. But it is a beautiful sight to see, and it's also a beautiful sight to see these teams on the pitch being able to play the sport they love after working so hard in an extended off season, putting in plenty of work to be able to get the teams where they want to be. As Mabel Harris, a new addition to this women's soccer team, also plays golf for the Knights, with a great move there, setting up a free kick after Winterton made a move there and is fouled just outside of the box, and this will be a free kick for the Knights in a really dangerous position. We'll see who will set up to take this one. Looks like it's going to be Winterton. And it's just barely outside of the box. Still going to be dangerous for the Rams, but could have been quite a bit worse if that was a yard closer to the goal. Thought we might see Cooney Lyles whip this one in, as she's done a great job of that so far. She looks to go at goal, and that one will go off the upright, which will be out of bounds. Just a little bit too high on that one, but not far off there for Winterton. But substitute Harris definitely applying a spark here on the near side of the field for the Knights. She's getting her first piece of action. It's Westcott now playing forward for the Knights, as we've seen her all over the pitch in her career in a Knight uniform, showing her versatility. She joined the team in 2019 after her and her husband Chandler, who's a member of the Knights lacrosse team, transferred from BYU. She currently serves as a team captain. She's played in 21 games in her career, starting 18 of those 21 games. Has 5 goals, including a career-high 2 goals against York last season. She has the ball here. Sends that one in behind. Looks like we're going to have a foul called. Tori was selected to the 2019 All-CAC second team. Both her parents, Scott and Michelle Clark, are here in attendance today. Glad to see them able to be in the stands here at Knights Stadium supporting their daughter. Westcott will earn a degree in business management and leadership and is considering grad school following a gap year. As Hall will let that one go through her legs for her teammate. Longmore takes this one all the way back. Will go off a Rams defender and out of bounds. Sydney Kunilaos set to take this throw in on the near side of the field for the Knights. So we have another substitute. That one will be headed all the way out of bounds, and quick throw in taken. So we have a battle there between Strasula, who's checked back into the game for the Rams. Happy to see her back on the field. And Annie Hall. Kootenai Lyles takes another throw in. Sends that cross in. A good ball down the field. But Roberts for the Knights in a great position. Able to cut that one out. Again, that ball sent out of bounds by the Knights. We'll give the Rams another throw in here. As We now have 11 minutes remaining here in this first half of play. Kenna Winterton almost able to break through that Rams defense. Both teams trying to find a way to break through the opposing team's defense. Winterton able to cut that one out, finds Westcott, who gives it up to Harris, who tries to make a cross into the middle of the field. So again, the Rams will go all the way back to Fricks in goal. Rams having more of the possession here, but not really getting forward with the ball. Content to play out of the back, pass the ball between the center backs. And Alland doing a good job again, and we'll send that one off of Kimbrell for a goal kick for the Knights. Ball goes off of Harris. She slid in there for that one. Westcott doing a great job to win possession there for the Knights. Just a little miscommunication with their teammate there running down the sideline. I believe that was Casey Bergen, junior from Ashburn, Virginia, there on that far sideline. Good play, Harris to win the ball back and then gets it back to Lyles. Good combination play there, but Westcott unable to control that one for the Knights. Ball will go off Bergen and out of bounds after the kick from Fricks. This ball will roll all the way back to Truman, who really hasn't been tested at all so far in this game. Good interception by Strasula there for the Rams, and Allen does the same for the Knights, but will send it out of bounds. Destiny Spacel, the freshman from Frederick, Maryland, send that one in behind. Two players from Frederick, Maryland on the roster. The other one Hone, but did not go to the same high school. Were not high school teammates. Unlike the players that went to Hedgeville High School, Martinsburg, West Virginia. And all the players coming out of Hedgeville were very successful in high school, as they won 4 section championships and 3 regional championships. So we have a breakaway for Winterton, and that one just wide. Beat the keeper's outstretched hands, trying to come to this near side post here, and just a tad bit wide, as we'll have some more substitutions come in for the Knights, and that will be Haley Reeves and Rachel Portillo. Rachel, another one of the seniors. Rachel joined the team in 2018 and has appeared in 17 games for the Knights. Had her first career goal this year in a 4-3 victory over Mary Baldwin. Rachel in psychology and minoring in family and human development. She plans to become a pediatric trauma therapist and attend graduate school following a gap year. Winterton able to cut that one out, does her best to keep possession with 4 Ram defenders closing in on her, and this will be the first real counter-attacking opportunity for the Rams, but again, Allen does a good job. But Hone is going to get in behind after a good pass from Kimbrell. Hone with a good fake, sends that one in, which looked like she was trying to cross that one in there. The defender for the Knights, I believe that was Roberts, unable to get a touch on it, and Truman also unable to get a touch on it, but also Kimbrell there for the Rams, unable to get a touch on it, as no one is able to make any contact with that ball. And fortunately for the Knights, unfortunately for the Rams, that ball goes all the way out of bounds. As we are closing in on 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Still locked here at zeros. But here just in the past few minutes, both teams have had some scoring opportunities. Longmore does a great job to keep possession there. That pass from Reeves just out of reach for her teammate there. Hall does a good job to win that one in the air. Rams continuing to look for that ball in behind. Not really having any success. There's a long shot there. Taken by Madison Michael, who did have 2 goals in 2018 as a freshman. An easy save there for Truman. So there's 20 seconds now remaining. So Knights looking to have one last opportunity before the half, but Mabel will be called offsides there. The Rams are content to go into halftime with the score tied 0-0, and we here on the Night Sports Network will also take a break and be back with you shortly after this halftime. Welcome back to Knights Stadium for this women's soccer matchup between the Rams of Shepherd University and your Knights of Southern Virginia University. We are still locked at 0 after a first half with not very many scoring opportunities for either team, as there's an early cross in for the Knights by McKenna Banks that goes all the way through the box and out of bounds. Looking to get a scoring opportunity for the Knights early on in this second half. I'd like to welcome all of those who are joining us from wherever that may be on this Saturday night. Will be interesting to see what changes were made by both coaching staffs during the halftime break. Will the Rams continue to look for the long ball in behind, or will they switch it up? And what can the Knights do to break through this Rams defense and have some more opportunities to take a shot on goal? Neither team really has had a shot on goal either. The Rams did have that one that was put in from pretty far out, outside the box. Probably about 30-yard shot up in the air that was an easy save for Alyssa Truman and goal for the Knights. But no other shots on goal. Banks will let that one go off the Rams defender and go out of bounds for the first corner kick of the game. Will be for the Knights, and Cooney Lyles will track all the way over to the near side of the field, as she is now on the opposite side of the field at her left back position. She sends in a pretty good ball as Banks cutting across the 6-yard box and able to get a touch on it, but unable to get a foot on it and cause Fricks in goal for the Rams any trouble. With a good interception there. Ball will go out of bounds off the Knights, and Rams will have a throw in. Looking to get the ball out of their third of the pitch, and what's so far early on in this first 4 minutes of action, the Knights have definitely been the aggressive team here. They've been able to cut out any long ball that has been sent forward by the Rams defenders. As there's a good ball in behind, and Trezula is able to get on the end of it and draw a foul for the Knights, against the Knights, excuse me. This free kick set to be taken by Sarah Hone. She puts a pretty good ball into the box. I believe that was Madison Michael, who was just unable to get her head on that one. Ball falls all the way down to the ground. Rams are in a dangerous position here. Westcott and Lyles combining there, as we do have a shot taken by Madison Michael. Very easy save for Alyssa Truman, though. So far in the 6 minutes played here in the second half, definitely more scoring opportunities for both teams than the whole first half, as Winterton plays in a good ball to Roberts, and Roberts' pass looking for McKeachney there was just intercepted, as Roberts stays down on the ground. Obviously wish the best for her, but with it being senior night, we will go over our third and final senior that is being honored tonight, and that is Shaylee Nakamoto Lamoureux. As a 4-year team member, Shaylee has appeared in 52 games, starting in 39, and has accumulated 3 goals, 3 assists for 9 points in her career. Shaylee is married to Weston and will be graduating with a degree in psychology and a minor in family and human development, with research and teaching next on her list following graduation. I'd like to give it up for our 3 seniors here on the Knights roster, and a great career for all 3 of them. As Roberts is still down on the pitch here, and Knights defenders now huddling up here, as Roberts is able to get up and will walk off the pitch under her own power here. Hope she's okay, and it will be nothing too serious. Looks like she is okay, and will stay on the pitch here. As the Rams will throw that one back to Truman after she sent it out of bounds with Hall on the ground, with Roberts on the ground, excuse me. Great job there by McKeachney. Able to use her body and get in front of that one. Fortunately, her pass just a little bit too long. Knights will retain possession here after the ball goes out of bounds off a Ram player. A long shot there taken by Kimbrell. Looked like she had a good amount of space there on that far side of the field. Decided to take that shot. Easy save for Truman again. McKeachney battling for possession against Nazarok. The junior out of Northfield, New Jersey, majoring in political science. As I mentioned in the first half, has started in every game in her career. 1 assist coming her freshman year in 2018. Definitely is an athlete. Coming out of Mainland High School, she lettered in soccer, basketball, and track, and was a 2-time first-team all-conference player in high school. Holland does a beautiful job there again, able to get in front of Kimbrell. Tries to send this one long, and Nazarok will watch that one go out of play, and Fricks is set to have another goal kick. Another junior majoring in political science out of Alexandria, Virginia. Good hold up there play by Roberts, trying to find Winterton. And again, the Rams able to get possession back, and will turn it right back over to the Knights as they are unable to connect a pass. Westcott with a good idea there. Trying to find Whatcott there in behind, but ball goes just out of bounds. Right at the corner flag will be a throw-in for the Rams. Knights will be called for a foul. There's a battle for possession there on the far side of the field. Ball does end up at the feet of McKenna Winterton. But Madison Michael does a good job for the Rams, able to apply some pressure, and Knights give the ball back to the Rams. Strasula does have some space here on this near side, able to find her teammate. That was Hone, who made a pass to Kimbrell, but Kimbrell was just offsides there. Would also like to apologize to any Shepherd University fans out there watching this broadcast if I've mispronounced any names of family members or friends. Do not have a pronunciation guide today, and do my best with what I have here, and would like to apologize for any mispronunciation during this game. So we have some substitutes ready to come into the game for the Knights. As Westcott sends in another ball behind. This ball rolls all the way back to Truman. She'll throw this one out, finds Longmore, makes a good pass to find Kovac on this near side. And Banks does a good job of getting her body in front of that one to draw the foul against Strasula. Sophomore for the Rams out of Charleston, majoring in elementary education. Another three-sport athlete in high school, coming out of Capital High School. Was a member of the dance team, softball team, and soccer team. Was second team All-State as a senior as that ball falls to the ground in the Rams box, but no one able to get a foot on it for the Knights. So Rams looking to move forward, but another good interception by Cooney Lyles. She makes that run forward, unable to connect on the pass there, coming from Whitcott. Katie Longmore there, sending the ball in behind. We will have the first yellow card of the game given to a Rams player, and that is Hannah Horn. Freshman is majoring in biology. She is one of the players out of Hedgeville High School in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Was a captain on that team that, as I mentioned before, did win 4 section championships and 3 regional championships during their time there. So that ball is sent in behind by Westcott. Some Knights are able to combine, but a great interception there. But Winterton did a good job to regain possession and takes a shot that deflects off a Rams player and out of bounds. And what will be the second corner kick on this near side for the Knights, and Cooney Lyles will take it again. Again, sends that one into the middle of the box, but this one goes right into the hands of Fricks. In high school, went to Hayfield, where she was a 4-year varsity player and a 3-year captain, 2-time first team all-conference and defensive player of the year, as Tori Westcott is fouled there. She's wanting her teammates to move forward up the pitch, sends that ball in, showing off her leg strength there, and Annie Hall is going to be called for the foul there. But gotta love her hustle. Freshman from Chandler, Arizona, majoring in psychology. Strasula does a good job to keep that one in bounds here on the near side of the field. Knights wanted to take that throw in quickly, but we will have a substitution as Holland will come out of the game, and that will be Casey Bergen checking in for her, coming in at center back. Longmore sends that one forward. Annie Hall will chase that one back. Good ball by Fricks, able to find her teammate Buonacor. Ball's sent in behind, trying to get on the end of that one. I believe that was Destiny Spaso. Freshman who was majoring in nursing. Harris is able to draw the foul there. Bergen sends this one in behind. Hannah Horn able to get ahead on that one, but is going to be called for a foul. Westcott is set to take this one. As we'll have basically everyone getting forward here into the box. That ball is had just a little too much on it. Will go out of bounds for a goal kick. We have just over 20 minutes gone here in the second half. The foul will be called and free kick given to the Rams as both teams trying to make a breakthrough in this game and get that first goal, as we are still all square here. Westcott does a great job there. Good move. And what a save. Beautiful save there by Lulu Fricks with the play of the game so far. One-on-one against Annie Hall, who did a wonderful job to get into that position. But Fricks makes a better play as she sticks out that right foot and makes a beautiful save. And then off the corner, able to punch that one out. And it will be a half clearance by Sarah Hone. And if you are a Rams fan, Sarah Hone is definitely someone to watch to put a goal in the back of the net. As I mentioned, did have 4 goals and 1 assist. in her freshman season, and going back to her high school year at Thomas Johnson High School in Frederick, Maryland. Was first team All-State in 2018, had 39 goals and 24 assists in her high school career. So definitely used to putting goals in the back of the net. As another foul will be called here on the Rams, this one on Madison Michael. Knights will have another free kick, and this time it's Casey Bergen set to take this one with a great ball in, and again the Knights unable to convert on what looked like an easy scoring chance. Beautiful ball in by Bergen, and Anna Roberts I believe that was Anna Roberts, did a wonderful job to get her head on that one. But Fricks with another save, but falls right to Annie Hall, who sends it just wide, unable to convert on that one. But great signs here if you are a Knights fan. In the past 5 minutes or so, the Knights definitely the aggressor and having more opportunities. Kaylee Wardle here does a great job here on the near side of the field. Freshman majoring in biochemistry out of St. George, Utah. So that ball is sent out of play. Kenna Banks wanted to get that one in play quickly, but another ball was still on the pitch. We will have some substitutions here for the Knights. Kovac will take that throw in that goes off a Rams player, but beautiful job there by Nazarok, able to keep that one from being another corner kick opportunity for the Knights. It will be a throw in here. This time it will be a corner, as Annie Hall did a great job there, using her body to protect that ball and shield that, but will go off Nazarok. And Casey Bergen is set to take this corner. Ball did fall right to Roberts, and Anna took a good right-footed shot with lots of players there in Frick's way, but able to make another save. Rams really on their heels, but this is a good opportunity for them as they're breaking down this far side of the field with a good run. Good job there by Kovac there for the Knights to cut that pass out. Rams will be called for a foul there. Good work there by Strasula. This ball will be sent out wide. Roberts finds Hall, who gives this one to Winterton, who sets to take a long shot. Blocked by the Rams, but a good ball sent in behind here for Banks, who puts one in the middle. And Harris able to get a foot on that one. but Fricks again keeps it out of the goal, as she has definitely been the player of the game for the Rams. But as the Knights continue to knock on the door, one of these is going to go in for the Knights, and that's might be trouble for the Rams, as that was Hannah Horn in there on that tackle. Already has a yellow card, and she's going to get a talking to here from the ref. I'm sure he's telling her that that is her last warning. One more challenge like that, and it's going to be a second yellow, as Tori Westcott sends this one in. Winterton able to get her foot onto that one. Kovac was looking to find her teammate Annie Hall on the run behind there. Ball goes all the way back to Fricks, as we now have just over 15 minutes remaining in the second half and in this matchup between the Rams and the Knights, in what is definitely picked up in this second half and been a pretty exciting one here. As neither team really had any great scoring opportunities in the first half. Just probably one for each team, but the second half has been filled with scoring chances for the Knights. But as they're getting more players forward and having more scoring opportunities, can never take away a counter-attacking opportunity for the Rams. Longmore was trying to control that throw in, but will bounce off of her and go out of bounds. And just as we mentioned, there is an opportunity for the Rams there, and that was Sarah Hone, who takes that shot, and Knights fans here in the stadium complaining that there might have been a foul there, that Hone got away with one as she stole that ball before she took that shot. Either way, was able to get that shot off, and it was a good one that goes right off the crossbar. Ball did go out of bounds, and that ball will be cleared after the corner from the Rams, and can never get too comfortable. Kovac is able to clear that one, and McKeachney back in the game for the Knights, trying to get on the end of that one. Again, the Knights have done a great job cutting out those long balls in behind that the Rams have been trying to play this whole game, but the second half the Knights have done a beautiful job and not really allowing any ball in behind, and that's the reason why they've had plenty of possession here. Longmore finds Kovac here on this near side, trying to send one in behind. Maybe had a little bit more time than she thought. Holland does a great job there and finds Banks on the near side of the field, who will just send this one down the line, and it will go all the way out of bounds. In the past 5 minutes or so, there's been quite a few running up and down the field, and both teams look a little gassed here as we have just over 11 minutes remaining in the second half, as Fricks will take her time to get this one set and back into play for the Rams. Again, they look to send this one in behind, but Westcott does a good job getting in front of the attacker there for the Rams. She will send it out of bounds in what will be a corner kick for the Rams. I believe that's Anna Buonacor set to take this corner and puts a dangerous one into the box, as a Rams player was able to get ahead on it. Unable to put it on cage though, as that one heads out of bounds, and Truman is set to take this goal kick. The foul's going to be called on the Rams. Westcott wants her teammates to move further up the pitch. Horn wins the ball in the air for the Rams. It goes right to the feet of Winterton, who was trying to find Longmore on that through ball. But a great job there by the Rams. I believe that was Madison Michael in the midfield, able to intercept that one. Room in behind. Fricks beats McKeachney to the ball there. And we'll roll this one out to her teammate. Another long shot taken by Hone. As the Knights have another opportunity to break here with Winterton. Has a teammate running, unable to find the pass, and takes a shot on goal there. That is another easy save for Fricks. As the fans here at Knights Stadium are on their feet here, as we now have under 8 minutes remaining in this matchup, trying to cheer on their Knights to a victory here in what would be a disappointing draw if you are a Knights fan after having plenty of opportunities. As Cooney Lyles does a great job there, able to cut that one out. We'll send it out of bounds. As Harris checks back into the game, and we'll be on this near side of the field coming in for Banks. Woodcott in behind here, showing off her speed, cuts it back to her right foot. Not quite sure if she was going for the shot there or just putting the ball into a dangerous position, but didn't have enough teammates forward. And Fricks will save that one, but Buwan, of course, sends that one out of bounds and looks frustrated, as we will have some more substitutions for the Knights. As Annie Hall will come in for McKeachney, and Kaylee Wardle will come in for Kovac, and she will take this throw in. Will go off Harris and out of bounds, giving the ball in possession back to the Rams. Casey Bergen's header also goes out of bounds. That ball goes all the way back to Westcott, who finds Longmore in the middle of the pitch. Zollin does a great job cutting that one out. And a wonderful job there by Westcott, able to get the interception, looking for her teammate in behind, but again, a great job by Nazarok, showing her experience there, as she's done a great job here in this second half, cutting out some good through balls for the Knights, and what could have been some great scoring opportunities, along with the ones they've already had, but definitely cutting down on that number with Nazarok's play at the back. Nazarok and Fricks, another junior, both really stepping up for this Rams team, as Cooney Lyles is going to be called for the foul there. Questionable call. Looked like they were shoulder to shoulder there, at least from my position up here, but that side line referee does have a better angle and better view than I do up here in the box. But we'll set up a free kick here for the Rams with just under 4 minutes remaining, as a dangerous ball is played in, and that ball goes into the back of the net for the Rams. As they celebrate, and the Knights are hurrying up to the midfield line to get set, as they will have just under 4 minutes now to tie this one up, after they've definitely had more scoring opportunities and looked like the better team here, not only in the second half but throughout the game. Knights looking to have another opportunity here, and that one will be sent out of bounds by Megan Kearns. Quick throw in taken. Allen does a good job cutting that one out. Kimbrell will be called for the foul. I'd like to apologize. Was unable to see who put that one in for the Rams, as there were 3 or 4 Rams players right on the ball, and could have been any one of them. I believe it might have been Kimbrell, but not 100% sure. Either way, the Rams do have a 1-goal lead here, as we now have 2.5 minutes remaining. Westcott does a good job cutting that one out. Banks will just send that one long, but little error there by the Rams, and Longmore calling for the ball in the middle of the pitch as she has quite a bit of room. Whatcott will send a right-footed shot in. Again, that is Lulu Fricks. Off the shot from Whatcott. Fricks tips that one over as Knights will have a corner with under 2 minutes remaining now here in this match. Courtney Lyles set to take this one for the Knights. Goes to the near post. Keeps that one in with her head. That ball goes out of bounds. Wardle takes that throw in and it will go all the way out of bounds for a goal kick for the Rams. And Lulu Fricks definitely in no hurry to take this one as the Rams lead 1-0 as the clock is now under 1 minute remaining. The foul's going to be called there on Winterton. So there's now 40 seconds remaining and probably be about 30 seconds remaining on the clock before the free kick is taken. We'll send it back to Fricks, who will then send it as far as she can. Harris doing all she can to keep that one in bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Rams as Strasula will just throw this one as far as she can. And the clock goes down to 0 in what will be a win for the Rams in a disappointing one for the Knights. Definitely having more scoring opportunities, the better chances, but just unable to convert on their chances. And the Rams, and specifically Kimbrell, who put in the goal for the Rams, able to take advantage of the opportunities. That's been a struggle for the Knights all season and what we've seen. But got to give credit to the Rams in taking advantage of that opportunity, able to find the back of the net. Wish them luck in the rest of their season. And the Knights will have one more game as they will play Warren Wilson April 16th. So in a few weeks, that is an away game. So this will be the last home game for the Knights. In what's been a disappointing season for the Knights, unable to convert on scoring opportunities, but a lot of things, positive things to move forward on. And a young team that we have here for the Knights, and look forward to seeing what they can do next year with a lot of these players coming back. Again, give the shout out to the 3 seniors on the roster. Like to thank them for all that they've done for the Knights program. Rachel Portillo, Shaylee Lamoureux, and Tori Westcott. Thank you to all of those who have joined us on this broadcast tonight in the Knights Sports Network. And hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and go Knights.